Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look at my trade this morning, uh, where I went right, where I went wrong, and what lessons for the future. Actually, this morning pre-market, when I looked at the market, when I looked at all those stocks that were going up, none of them fitted my strategy and my setup. And so therefore, I recorded a video. I was actually live streaming, which is awesome because today is the first time that I was able to live stream. So I was live streaming, and yet and there was no trade finally. At the end of it all, I had to just shut it down with no trade taken. Why? Because there was none of those stocks actually fitted my strategy, and it's a good thing, when you're trading, not to just buy anything or sell anything. You just have to have a strategy and follow it. And so the good lesson there is that we follow the strategy. And I also in the video I actually did talk about my strategy, what I look for in a stock, and what I look for entry, what I look for exits. And so there is some value in it. And I'll let's see, maybe I'll just actually post the link below this video and you can have a look. So for my options trading, I was doing uh, SPY. SPY. So SPY was, let me see, let me remove this. So SPY this morning actually opened down. It opened here at 599.46, which was below the close of Tuesday, because there was no trading yesterday. So the close of Tuesday was up here, and yet SPY opened here below. So it did open above pre-market low. The pre-market or overnight low was here, okay, at 598.36. And then when it did open, it went down below overnight low, and then it was bought up. They bought it up, and they really did stepped on the gas and really bought it as up to this level here, where there was resistance, and then it went down again up to the open, and then it went up a little, then down, then here again there was some resistance, but then finally they were able to take it. And ever since that time they've been buying. Okay, so they've been buying, and they're somehow after the overnight high they have sold it. And I think it probably is gonna come down, probably up to view up or even below. Yeah, but for me, so this is where I entered the trade. I did enter the trade over here when it retraced back to the open. I bought it, and then I had to sell here because there was some resistance over here. And then it ended up coming down and then continuing all the way up to the overnight high. When I bought it the first time, these are my trades. Let me show you. Okay, these are the calls that I bought. I bought four calls. One I bought, I scaled in 192, 195, 188, 183, and then sold all of them at once for 202, with a 6%, well, 5.6% profit. And then, so what did I miss, or what did I do right? What did I do right? Okay, it was right. Whenever a stock comes below, goes above the open, retraces back to the open is one way in which you can have an entry. And so I entered there, and that was okay. To sell here at this resistance, I think was also okay because you have a resistance. What do you do? If you keep holding, like you wouldn't have held here, if I had held here, it would have come down, and then after some time, it's I'm holding a losing trade, and if I'm holding a losing trade, then it's not good. So that's what happened. Yeah. And if you are trading like a lot of stocks and a lot of, let's say, a lot of entries, if you have a lot of entries and re-entries, the buying at VWAP is a good re-entry. Okay, so the fact that it went all the way up to here and then came back, you can buy at VWAP and see if there is resistance here. If no resistance, okay, ride it. The overnight high was a target. That's the target I had here. But then when the resistance came, what could I do? I exited. Okay, so let's see. What did I do wrong? The biggest wrong, the real big wrong that I did was here. This overnight low. I had marked the overnight low on yes, but I didn't mark it on SPY. And I also had uh, 61.8% retracement, and I actually did mark it. That one I will show you. Let me see. I marked it over here with this retracement. Let me expand this. No, not this one. Okay. So if you look, maybe I can redo it, and then you guys can see what I did. So this is, if you look at the low of Tuesday, and if you did fib retracement from the low of Tuesday to the high of last night, then the fib retracement is exactly where the stock went today. Did I just move it? Oh, silly. I will redo it again. Okay, so let's do the fibs from here up to here, and then let's do this so that we can see the 1 minute. You can see the 1 minute is exactly where the stock went to. If I had seen the 61.8% retracement was also the overnight low or near the overnight low, I think I would have been more serious in targeting my entry here. And so that was a failure to realize that the 61.8% retracement was also the overnight low. And I did actually have, as I said, I had a, I had an alert, the alerts over here. I had an alert on the SPY stock. Yeah, I had an alert over at 598, 60, I think it was. Yeah, 60 here, somewhere there. So I had an alert over here, like that. So this alert, when the moment it rang, I shouldn't have, had I actually marked out that this is the overnight low, this is a 61.8% retracement, I could have entered here, okay, and or at the retracement here. Now, let me see, is this 5 minutes? Oh, 15 minutes. No wonder. I want 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So the 5 minutes. So the moment it goes down below here, my alarm rings. Then I am watchful and watching and seeing, okay, where do I enter? Where do I enter? And then there was a double bottom here formed by the 5 minutes. And that could have been an entry, a good entry indeed. Also, if you look at the 15 seconds here, the 15 seconds, the moment they bought it here, this can be an entry. This red one here, this red candle here, or the green one over here. Of course, at the moment the red candle is formed, you don't know if it's a red candle. Sometimes it just forms as a green candle and then changes to a red candle. And then if you look, there is a lot of green volume over here. The moment they are buying it, a huge green volume, increasing green volume over here. And as soon as that happens, MACD changes and then it becomes a race to the upside. Yeah, that I think was the biggest mistake that I made is not realizing this this well, it's a double bottom on the 5 minute, but overnight low 61.8% retracement. Yeah, would have been not just 5.6%, but if I had taken this all the way from here up to here, that's 598 up to 590, let's say about 600. That's $2, and $2 in terms of options is actually $200. So there is a likelihood that I could have, pocketed in around maybe 150 for each share, for each option. I had four options. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. If you guys have any question, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and like and come back again. Thank you. Bye bye.